Hello and welcome to Fun Facts. I'm Nakayenga. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. And if you've been watching, welcome. Hello. I'm so happy that you're all here. So let's jump right into it. Fun fact number 1. At medieval times dinner attractions, you eat with your hands because people didn't use utensils back in the Middle Ages. So yeah, I love that because of course I grew up, when I was younger, I used to eat with my hands. Of course, all children eat with their hands. I think we all do. But I kind of like up until about my 10 years, about the first 10 years of my life, I ate with my hands because that's how we ate where I came from. And so it was pretty cool. And even certain other countries, they also use their hands to eat, and I think that's really cool. So when I go to birthday parties and my friends are from another country and they do that and they still follow through their traditions, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love that. But yeah, that's pretty awesome that you actually use your hands. And if someone is giving you a fork, then you are not getting the full experience. And speaking of which, I actually bought tickets to go to one of these dinners and I never went. I don't know what happened. What did happen? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe. This is a great reminder for me to go out there and go to one of these dinner attractions because they are on my bucket list. And yeah, if you've done it before, I know it's amazing, right? I just imagine it's that amazing. My thought process, the previews that I've seen, I think, yeah, it's something that's a must see, right? At least once in your life. So I guess, yeah, I'll be going out there hopefully this year and I don't miss my ticket again. I cannot believe I forgot about that. All right, let's move on to fun fact number 2. We shake hands to show we are unarmed. Whoa. You mean it's not polite? I mean, I guess it is polite because you're letting the people know that I'm here and I'm greeting you because I'm letting you know that I'm here in your presence and I am fully open and I am not a scare or I am not a threat. So that makes sense in that sense, yes, that it's polite. But I mean, all this time I thought it was just because, you're just showing respect. And yes, it is showing respect in that same sense. But that's wild that that's the reason why we actually shake hands. It's like, what? That's interesting. I mean, there's a reason behind everything, right? Everything. That's cool. I love that. All right, let's move on to fun fact number 3. More people visit France than any other country. Spain comes in second and the US third. Okay, you know how that is the statement? The most interesting thing is that I've never wanted to go to France. I've never in my whole entire life dreamed of visiting France until recently when I was reading a book. I'm still reading the book, but I'm reading this lovely book and it's so pretty. I mean, the pages are lovely. Well, the pages are pages, but the story, the way it unfolds and the way it's being told, it's the cutest thing and the most loving thing that I'm reading or that I remember ever reading. But I have never in my whole entire life desired to go to France until now, until reading that book. I mean, they always say it's like a romantic country and it's cute and all of that, but for some reason it just never drew my heart. And now I'm just like, I've been blown away. I've been just transformed. My heart has just been wanting more of this book. I have not finished it, and I think it's called, what's it called? Something in Paris, or Paris for One. And yeah, I think it's really cute. But yeah, I just love the story. I love how it's unfolding and how it's just taking me through the city of this one girl. And I guess I kind of see myself as her, probably that's why. But yeah, I don't know, I love it. And so now I'm going to add on to that fact and keep it going, because when you read something like that, and it's interesting because I think I've watched movies from France, but they never really pulled my spirit like that. So yeah, this is interesting that France, I actually want to go to France. I'm excited. Alright, let's move on to fun fact number 4. You can still stay in the world's oldest hotel in Japan, which was founded in 705 AD. The hotel name, I'm gonna gibber it, so excuse me, which is called Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan. Keiunkan. There are a lot of buildings that have been around since a long time ago, but for them to have it preserved where you can actually still live in it, wow, that's really incredible that still exists. I love that so much because it's, yeah, I mean, it's wild, right? Of course, I mean, okay, first of all, I just want to say shout out to all the people who build, right? All the construction workers who built these buildings. I mean, back in the day, they didn't even have what is that, bulldozers and all these machines that help you. So imagine just building all these things by hand. And yeah, I mean, there's so many stories, but wow, yeah, to have that hotel still be active, that's really amazing. Okay, let's move on to the final fun fact of the day. Fun fact number 5. Japan records the most earthquakes of any country in the world, but the most earthquakes occur in Indonesia. Okay, let me tell you a little story. The first time I experienced an earthquake, I thought, oh my gosh, this is it. It was this small. But I thought that was it because I had never experienced an earthquake, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, what did I do to myself for going to California? What's gonna happen? This is it. That was not it. Many years later, probably about 7 or 10 years later, I'm sleeping, and something happens, and it's this big shake. So I'm thinking I'm dreaming, and then I'm dreaming as well. Actually, I'm dreaming, but I'm also thinking I'm dreaming that the earthquake is taking place. Everything is shaking. Everything is literally really shaking. But I think it's in my head. And then there's this dog that's jumping on my bed. I don't have a dog, but I see the dog, and then I see everything shaking, and I wake up, and they're like, I go online and everyone's talking about the earthquake, the earthquake. That was the scariest earthquake I actually experienced because it was in my dream and in reality. I did not get up. Oh my gosh, that's scary to even imagine. Oh my gosh. So yes, the most earthquakes in Indonesia. Imagine how many occur, how often, and oh my gosh, just it seems so tragic. So hopefully people survive through them, because yeah, we get them, but they're not as bad. And yeah, but hopefully, oh my gosh, yeah, earthquakes are just terrifying, very terrifying. So to have them occurring just too often is a bit scary. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully a lot of people out there are doing well and having a lovely time, and the earthquakes are not dangerous. And if they are, hopefully they don't destroy anybody. Oh gosh, just imagine, right? Yeah, that's wild. Alright, I hope that was not sad. I started to get teary when I thought about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, the earthquakes. But yeah, so that's an interesting fact. But yeah, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Diana Nakayenga, and I will see you next week. Bye!